Hello everyone, welcome to the Flowchart Cami channel. Today I'm bringing you my personal favorite top 10 DSP clips in history. Let's get started, shall we?
The first of 4 new hats about to be revealed, everyone. Alright? I actually want to do this dramatically, so hold on a second. Let me see if I can do this off camera as not to spoil. Okay. It's off camera as not to spoil. I almost just tripped. Okay. Alright, ready? This is stupid. Ah, yes. Hello. I am General Bison. I'm here to take over the world with my forces of Shadaloo, as well as stream and make some money. Yes. It's actually it looks exactly like M. Bison's hat, except they didn't have one with a skull, so I got a star. But it looks like M. Bison's hat. It's supposed to be like a military hat. It's pretty fun. Oh! I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. Of course, people are being stupid. They think that this hat is only like crazy Nazi stuff. It's not. This is a very common military hat used in many different military things. Like I said, it's an M. Bison hat. That's why I got it, because it looks like M. Bison. So I just think it's stupid because people, of course, have to immediately associate everything with something bad with me because they want to be dickheads and try to basically spin everything to be toxic. So because I'm wearing a military hat of the style that a ridiculous amount of people in history have worn, including M. Bison, a character that I frequently pick in a fighting game once a week, they gotta all say it's a Nazi hat. So it's this simple. When I see it, you're banned. I'm not even fucking around. If I see you say it once, you're banned. This is your one warning. If I see it in chat, you are banned. I don't care if you're a regular. I don't care who the fuck you are. If I see it, you're banned. Period. I'm not putting up with your bullshit. Trying to be toxic on my fucking stream. I'm having fun here. And all of a sudden I look at the stream chat. Everyone, oh, Nazis, Nazis, Hitler, Nazis. No, how about this? Banned, 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 banned. Gone. Forever. Because I don't put up with your fucking bullshit. Your toxic shit is not welcome on my fucking streams ever. So get the fuck out now. It's not a funny fucking joke. It's not. You're out of here. So I'm done with it. If I see it once, you're banned. And you're not coming back. No begging me in emails. Can I be unbanned? I didn't know. Fuck you, you toxic idiot. You gotta bring up fucking Nazis on my stream. Fuck you. You're banned. Period. Now everyone acts like they didn't say it when it's been said for the past 10 fucking minutes. So I can't wait for the first idiot to be fucking banned right now. Alright. Now can I concentrate on the game and have fun? Instead of listening to stupid, dumb shit? That'd be great. That'd be really great. No, there's no hat streak. There's no streaks like that anymore. Thank you, Swaggins. He says, any talk like that will be banned on site. It must be banned. I'm not putting up with it. I'm done with it. Enough with your sick shit. Fucking people piss me off, man.
Lower than a feral ghoul's IQ.
Huh.
So that's a great clip because it definitely shows how DSP is his own biggest detractor. There are several ways he could have handled that, but he chose to embody the Führer himself and go full fascist, silencing anyone on the spot willing to criticize him. He probably should have just got a real M. Bison hat. It would have solved a lot of his problems. But anyways, let's get to number 9.
I agree.
Please be on your best behavior, only because if you haven't noticed, the moderators are here tonight. I asked them.
We're definitely gonna pause these notifications
so that
eventually.
we could have a nice civil stream tonight.
I'm gonna pretend like I'm a popular streamer. Sniff Burnett, 3 gift subs to Jaska,
Detractor things,
Becky Bunny, and War Dog Leader, and Lost Technicolor with the 100 bits.
And then I don't want to get 400 emails tomorrow on my day off from people begging me to be unbanned from the stream.
Not 5.
Okay?
Not 6.
Fair enough. Can we start? All right, ready?
This is a pretty weird intro. Oh my God!
All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
To the Burnell family stream
Burnell
here on DSP
gifted us
Gaming.
with the big 3.
How are you all today? I hope that you're doing well. And I welcome you here to the show. The first of maybe many, we'll see. As we already have Jasper here. And by the way, that wasn't planned. We had no idea what was going to happen with Jasper.
Cat will show
when
us
we
her
turned it, when we
titties.
came in
I
here,
had to
turned
let
down
Brian
the
say it,
cameras and
sorry.
everything. We didn't even know if he'd be afraid to come in here because remember, we've not even done a show.
I'm not gonna fat shame, but she used to be a skinny anime lady. And Jesus Christ, she's
2018.
fucking.
All right. So good evening, everyone. Would you like to say hello?
Wow. So, for those of you who don't know by now, that was Phil's wife, Catherine. And for the record, she used to look like this. I'm not joking. She's gonna make another appearance later, but for now, let's roll the clip of where DSP actually convinced her to stream with him again. Take it away, Tevin.
Stuck.
Shit, had the wrong button.
Free resources is always good. Obviously, we're not going to get anything else done unless we do a fast one.
Well, here goes. Okay.
For the people that don't spoil what happened. I can hear it though. I'm nervous. It's not gonna be that bad, right? She's looking at the door.
Click on it and select an area to
She's ready to leave.
There's a map board on the ground that you can do.
She's about to rage quit. The demon's talking.
See if I can grab pearls while we're here.
DSP, quick. Throw the controller.
Grind is real.
The grind is real.
Sell it or put it back in there. Oh, it's just the same thing over and
Yep,
over again.
it's a grind.
Same thing over and over.
Pearl. Thank God, that's the hardest thing.
Can't rage quits live on stream.
Oh, come on. Look, they're all buzzing around me and they won't catch anything. Silver Hopper. Golden Zinger, that's the rare one. Okay.
She's down again.
Alright, well, that's about it. The next 10 minutes. Baby, if you're tired, you can. You don't have to stick around. If you're really sore and tired, you can go.
Yeah, I need to stand up.
Alright, go ahead. No, baby, no one's.
No, baby.
What you're doing, so.
Yeah, you can take off for the night. Just say goodbye to everyone. That's all.
Bye.
She's beat. You have guys, you have to understand.
Baby.
Kat is not used to doing this. She is not a streamer in any capacity, right? So it's exhausting to her to do this. She's trying. You know, you guys wanted to see her be here part of game,
It's not my fault.
and she's doing her absolute best. But I totally get it.
Remember when DSP said, if you want to see Cat, tell the trolls to grow up? That shit wasn't even a full year ago. If you want to see Cat again, tell the trolls to grow up. You know who to blame.
So
A direct DSP quote.
eye-opening. It's stuff that she's already done. So she's literally just here helping us to make this.
I didn't grow up yet.
To be honest, if I was doing this by myself with you guys, it'd probably be pretty boring.
Oh, man.
Her here, it makes it a little bit better, right?
Yeah.
I totally get it. She
Oh.
already did all this stuff.
So for this next clip, we have Phil legitimately scamming people. He started a $1,000 fundraiser to pay for his taxes, his bills, his WWE Champions addiction, and claimed that if he reached the goal, he would have a, quote, positive reveal. This leads to his audience, using air quotations by the way, guessing what it could possibly be. Phil insists they were all wrong, of course, and goes on to list the guesses that they made, including the right answer, by the way. But no, they were all wrong. Phil gets to scam them. End of story. Roll the tape. And pay attention to Phil's chat in this one because they are pissed.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Darksyde Phil here, and today I ran a Super Mario 64 marathon, a game that people wanted to see for a very, very long time. And during this marathon, I did a tips fundraiser to try to help me this month with my bills, and people were incredibly generous. Came out in droves, supported me not only through the tips, but also they were subbing, they were cheering. Everything today was amazingly positive. There were a few trolls. You're always going to have that. But I promised everyone there would be a big positive reveal if we hit the tips goal for the day. Ladies and gentlemen, we hit it, if you can believe it. In fact, here's what I'm going to do. Hold on a second. I want to copy this information over as we start here, because I want this to be prominent on the screen. I want the people who contributed to get credit, because you guys were amazingly supportive of me today, and I really do appreciate that so much. This is going to help me tremendously this month. And hopefully, I don't know if it's good enough, but it'll definitely help me out to not be in the position I've been the past few months. Okay, guys? So thank you to everyone who contributed today. That being said, people have had monstrous speculation. What is this positive thing that Phil's going to announce? You know, what is it? Is it a green screen for The Office? Is it that his wife is pregnant? Is it that he paid off one of his big debts and now things are going to be better? Is it that he's got a new pet? Is it that he's got, you know, there's all these things that people had ideas of. And I'll be honest, some people were close, but some people were not. No one hit it right on the head. All right, and I'm going to explain. But since we hit the goal, enough with the suspense. Let's just get to it. All right, if you guys want to give me a second here, I'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, I got someone I'd like you to meet. Come on up here. Come on up here, buddy. You want to come up here? Or you want me to pick you up? Someone who actually is not a new addition to the family. Someone who I'm going to introduce you to today, who has been a part of our lives for quite some time, in fact. Are you fucking kidding me? All right, and it's funny because with all the stuff that we've had to do, we've had to keep a lot of stuff private. Come on up here. Here he is. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to our pet. Oh, he's playing with this. Oh, here we go. Here's our pet. Yeah, here we go. Perfect. This is Jasper, ladies and gentlemen. Jasper the cat. Arr, get that twisty. His favorite toy is these twisty things that we bought for him. These little strands.
Yup, that was it. $1,000 to reveal that he now has a fucking cat. And according to the lore, he actually got another $1,000 for this. So that's $2,000 to reveal that he has a fucking cat. Hey guys, I have a cat. Can I have $2,000? This is fucking ridiculous. Hard to believe it gets any worse than this, but that was only number 8. Let's get to 7.
Here's another one. Dude, this is endless. It's an endless army of camis. They never go away. Oh, it's the same person. You know what? Fuck this idiot. I'm not wasting any fucking time on this idiot. Just reset it. I'm not fucking an army of, I'm not fucking with the army of camis tonight. I'm not wasting my time. I'm not. Can't do anything because her jab beats everything, so. That was level 2. I lose now. Yep. That was level 2 to go straight up and knock her out of the air. Nope. So literally, what does she do? Walk forward jab, beats everything. Walk forward jab or just smash low medium kick, interrupt everything I do. You suck. Now jab into fucking drive impact. Can't do anything about that.
Okay, so number 7's a bit different because it's not just one moment, but rather DSP's entire hatred for the lovely Cammy White. Most people would not have this on their list, I would say, but there's something incredibly funny to me to watch him lose to her again and again, and, you know, I will give Phil credit for coining my favorite phrase, flowchart Cammy. Let's go.
I will say this, feels great. You know, I'm playing. It's feeling great. The only issues I'm having are with... Look at this. This is ridiculous. The only issues I'm having is with the flowcharters. Flowchart Cammy. That's it. Flowchart Cammy is bullshit. Everyone else I beat. Right? Literally everyone else I beat. Well, here we go. Flowchart Cammy. Lose once. Quit. No point in wasting time on this fucking flowchart shit from Scrubs. Twice she threw me through headbutt. Flowchart Cammy beats everything. Flowchart Cammy, everything she did went right through my move. Flowchart Cammy, dude, I think you can't beat it. You can't beat Flowchart. I can't. It doesn't work. I can't do anything. It's Flowchart. flowchart. I'm not even gonna waste time. Go fuck yourself. Flowchart, Cammy beats everything. Literally, all she did was walk forward, mash buttons, and throw, and it stuffed every input I put. Every input into the game was stuffed because it's Cammy. So I'm not wasting time. Why would I waste time on that shit? There's no point. You didn't outplay me. You flowcharted Cammy and you beat low tiers. It just is a guarantee. What a mouth drooling idiot. Look at this thing. Oh, throw again. Here I go. Here I go. Hey, mommy, come in the room. Watch me play Street Fighter 6. Here I go. Oh my god, you fucking idiot.
That's cool.
You pathetic excuse for a fucking fighting game player. You can go get fucked. You're terrible.
Fucking left.
Same exact gameplay from every fucking Cammy. Literally, not a single piece of originality from any of them. They do exactly the same moves over and over, the same pattern, and you can't. She can do drive rush, kick, throw.
Right, and this coming from a guy who used to claim to be #1 Street Fighter player in America. Phil sucks, Cammy's awesome, on to number 6. This next one is a short one, but no less cringe. We have DSP playing VR chat with children, for whatever reason. And the weirdness honestly speaks for itself, so let's just see the clip.
Waiting room.
Sure, where is the waiting room?
Right behind you, idiot. You click on that.
You didn't have to call me an idiot. I just walked in the door. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Wow. You're quite rude.
Wow. I'm 11. Deal with it.
You're 11?
Yes?
And your parents bought you a gaming PC? What's wrong with this picture?
Probably because I'm part wolf. You click on it, just so you know.
You click on it. Ah. Good. Now I'm away from that annoying fucking bitch of a kid who I would have slapped in real fucking life if they talked to me like that. I would have fucking pimp slapped that shit out of that. What the fuck? Anyway.
You suck at throwing. No!
I can't. I got an apple.
Oh my god.
What am I doing with this? Why am I playing this game? Alright, watch this. Watch this one. Alright, guys, it's time to fess up. How many of you are actually above the age of 16 in this room? None. 0. Not one person responded. Holy shit. What a surprise. Wow.
Yeah, that's extremely cringe and uncomfortable. DSP, Mr. Professional 17-year content creator, really needs to know better than to speak like that to children. Let's cleanse ourselves of that nonsense now and get to one of the undisputed all-time DSP moments regardless of who you ask. Here's number 5.
Yeah, I have such little life yet I found rations. How do I use them? The game doesn't explain how to use items. What do I do here? How do I use this? I don't know how to use rations. This sucks ass. I killed everyone in here. Here's some rations. See, I got rations. How do I use them? I want to use them right now. How the fuck do I use rations? The game doesn't explain it. I'm super confused. I'm gonna look in the instruction book and see if it fucking says how to use rations. I want to use them. I have a bunch, but I can't figure out how to do it. Let's see. Nope, there's nothing whatsoever in the instruction booklet explaining how to do it. So I've got all these rations and I can't use them. Do I use them in codec mode? I don't know. Here's codec mode. I don't know how to use rations. This is fucking stupid. What the bar? Another ration I can't use. More USP ammo, but I can't find a fucking USP gun. More rations. His rations are full. Yeah, I have no idea how to use them because the game doesn't explain it. What the fuck? This is pretty dumb. Alright, so I saved my game and I figured out how to use the rations. It's left trigger lets you use items, which I didn't know. So here's the rations. There we go. I got most of my life back.
Now, regardless of what you think of Evil AJ 2010 and the rest of Sons of Kojima, we can't deny that that is an all-timer. The first This Is How You Don't Play. I remember beating Metal Gear Solid 2 when I was 9 years old, and yes, I definitely knew how to use the rations. The This Is How You Don't Play series is amazing, and major props to the guys who take the time to put those together. They truly show how bad Phil is at nearly every game he plays. The only game I've seen Phil do well at is a certain mobile game that we'll get to later, don't worry. Let's get to number 4. So a little context before this next one, we're taking it back to the greatest detractor of all time, in my opinion, the almighty Tevin. Funnily enough, it also involves DSP's wife, although this is a much older clip, and she actually looks pretty good here. I don't care, I already said it, I can't take it back. This was a Halloween stream, however, so that might have something to do with it. She was wearing this cool little steampunk outfit that she actually put some effort into it. What was Phil wearing? Let's find out.
Sound good?
In 5,
All right.
4, 3, 2,
Get your memes ready, you guys.
1.
Double drum roll.
Stupid bitch needs to die.
Oh,
Yes.
you should be ashamed of
Hello,
yourself.
my children.
$20 costume.
Welcome to my Halloween stream for 2018.
Is this Bob
How are
Ross?
all of you? I hope you're ready for a day full of spooks and goblins. Many happy little mistakes that will touch
Why
us
is it
today
Bob
during the
Ross?
course of today's stream. Yes, everyone, a little happy little
This is
clown
a
over
meme.
here, and a little
It's like,
smiley
it's
face
probably
over
like 10
here,
fucking
yes.
people dressed up like
And
him
with me
today.
today I have the lovely cat on stream. Say hello, honey.
Oh, and she got like
No, you're not
crayon
going to say hello.
eyebrows.
Okay, fine. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Yes, many of you today have shown up already, my little children, and I thank you and I welcome
Oh,
you to
no.
my happy stream here today. And so, as we play today, we'll make sure that all the mistakes of nature are touched up with little paint jobs. Yes, everyone. All right, shout out to Spooky Boo.
Fucking Bob Ross. Tevin's right, that costume cost $20. $30 at most. Anyways, we're going to stick with this stream a little bit longer. We got some good clips from this, including Phil failing miserably at Resident Evil. We also have Phil's horribly inconsistent Bob Ross impression. I don't know about you guys, I could be wrong, but I don't remember Bob Ross ever calling us my children.
Here we go. Here comes the classic scene.
Feels bad, man. But thank you for the 420. Maybe she bulking up. Might be taking a lot of protein and
Hear
eating a
him
bunch
already,
of
right
oatmeal.
over here.
Yeah, this is the classic scene, man. The
So they don't
classic
even
scene
give
in
you
the
a gun,
HD
right?
remake.
You don't even start with a gun in this mode. You just a knife, I think. Yeah, you don't even get a gun. You have to find it.
Show us the classic scene.
What's that noise over here?
Oh man,
Could
look
it
how
be?
classic it is.
Oh, hello. Oh,
Whoa.
it's a happy little zombie having a nice midnight meal. Mmm, delicious.
Whoa, dude, that was
He's got some
epic.
paint dripping from his mouth. We'll have to get some a cloth to clean him.
Whoa.
Yes.
Oh my god, it is the same.
People outside.
The
Rolling
same
trash
scene
cans, apparently.
at the beginning.
This is the hardest mode. I wonder how many knife hits it would take to kill this guy. There's like 100 knife hits.
You got some landscapers outside, honey.
You already grabbed me. I only got him once.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll run away from this, TBH. We'll come back later.
Damn, so that's
Oh, God,
4
the
knife hits
dog,
already.
too. Oh, no. Not the dog.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this ain't working out. Get out of here.
Finally.
No, he's
Oh,
not
wait,
dead.
I thought he was-
It's almost like you're playing a game on hard or something.
I might die here. Yep.
You're dead.
You can't even kill the first zombie with a knife on the hardest difficulty. Holy shit.
That's... I would assume that
So
would be
I
pretty
was
obvious.
curious to see how many knife hits would it take.
fucking dog.
It was what, 8 to 10, and he wasn't dead
Every
yet.
day.
Dude, I can't get over how dumb people are. I mean, you have to have like maybe 2-3 brain cells to fucking do that. Freedom, fear, survive. Actually, this leather strap outfit is actually his own ensemble. He actually wore that normally. That's what he
If you
usually
want an
wears
explanation,
out on a
rewind the
nice casual
stream. I
day.
can explain myself again, man.
That really hurt when you're injured by health hypodermic. Use it on yourself to suppress the pain. After
That's
finding health
cesspool of
hypodermic,
bullshit.
press left over to use it. This will restore your health. Okay. Rockstar Tree says, where's Donnie Wahlberg? I love ASMR did 100-bit cheer says, happy scary ween Phil, loving the stream. And Ripley Atomic cheer says, Bob, what would be the kindest trap Jigsaw could create for his victims? Oh, trap.
Pretty good text to
I was
speech.
surrounded by happy little clouds. Yes.
Now here's something we hope you'll really like.
Okay.
All right.
Roughly we're gonna end between.
Yo,
7
look at it. He
7:30
look like a
PM
little
tonight.
businessman.
FYI, maybe on the earlier side. I don't really feel like going super long.
Oh, now
tonight.
he ready to end early.
Some people earlier were asking
Oh.
what happened to Kat.
Cat dead.
Bottom line is, she's basically bummed out that so many people were trolling.
What?
And it sucks because I knew that was gonna happen. As I've told you guys, previously. Kat has
Oh, I'm
nothing to
recording
do
this.
with
I'm adding this to
myself
my
or my
fucking. I'm putting
content
this in the start of my
or
video.
any of the
I'm about to
negativity
edit the video
associated
now.
with me, and she thought, oh, this would be something nice to do to dress up for Halloween and come by the stream and hang out with everyone. And the excessive amount of trolling that was going on basically got to her, and she says, I want to go do other stuff. I've been here for 2 games, and I'm not in a good mood anymore, and I want to go do other stuff. So she did, basically. She went on, she's actually not even home right now. She wanted to leave because
She's
in a bad
not
mood.
even home. She left the
and
house
it
because
sucks,
the internet.
Because I would,
Okay.
Honestly, if the
That's
trolling
the
wasn't
internet
so
fault,
bad
right?
and
It's
if
the
things
trolls'
weren't so
fault.
nasty,
It's
she
not that
probably
she was
would be on my
gonna
stuff
leave
a lot
anyway.
more often.
Totally
But
true. Real
that's
life
the reason
is
why she
all
really hasn't been in
happened.
anything, because the trolling got so
Oh
nasty.
my.
Stuff about stupid shit, about her looks, about her past, stuff that has nothing to do with anything
About
going
her
on.
past.
And,
Like
it
what?
pisses me off because this is something special that we were building up and talking about for weeks and weeks, and she was really excited for it, and she went and got a costume for it.
Why
and
would he
everything.
tell us this?
And here she is trying to. She was going to start doing commentary. The first thing she sees when she looks at stream chat is trolling and nasty shit
Jeff.
about her, and it
Subaru
totally
man.
turned her off. And basically, after 2 games, she was like, "I just don't want to be
Big
there
F and
anymore." And I was
Chapter
like,
Cat.
"All right, I'm not going to make
She
you."
opted the fuck out and ran away.
If you really are upset,
She had Fred
it
Maya
sucks.
now.
And I just want to say thanks to the mods. The mods are doing a good job today. I don't want the mods to feel like they didn't do a good job or whatever. They
Fucking
did. Like when it
ouch.
was happening, I saw they were shutting it down.
Shut it down.
Fast. But
I'm a download
there's
this.
nothing much else that we
This
can
is-
do.
this is gold dust, dude.
There's a sick motherfucker on the internet called Tevin who likes to illegally restream my fucking streams and has an army of fucking trolls.
What the fuck?
The only reason why he has any notoriety is because he copies my shit and he eggs his trolls on to do negative shit like this, to come to my stream and
Am
to
I
basically
Jim
make fun
now?
of my girlfriend and do nasty shit. It's his fault that
It's
this kind
my
of stuff
fault.
happens. And anyone who supports that kind of fucking content is a mentally ill asshole who has
I'm
no
Jim.
fucking conscience or morals.
I'm Medicare guy
And
when
the
it
bottom
comes
line is
to
the only reason
DSP
he
now.
does it is because he knows he can get away with it because YouTube won't shut down his streams, even though what he does is completely illegal. They don't care. YouTube does not give a shit. So he runs away. Can't do it on Twitch anymore. He's banned from Twitch from doing it.
Oh,
so now
why?
he has to go other places where basically
I didn't
it's like the Wild West and they
restream
won't
him on
listen
Twitch.
and they won't shut down stuff
Fucking
that's illegal
ouch.
or bullying or that kind of stuff.
Big ouch.
And it sucks because we were looking forward to today a lot.
Massive ouch.
And basically after 2 games, she was so upset. She was like, I just don't want to do this anymore. I'm not having fun because I can't. If I say a word, people criticize me about anything that I say, my looks, and I just don't want to do it anymore. So
Oh, I'm definitely downloading
it
this.
sucks,
Thanks for the clips, Dad.
But it is what it is. You have a complete
Why would you
fucking
say this?
utter
You
losers
know
on
I'm
the
doing
internet
this.
who will insult people who've never done a damn thing to hurt
Are you
anyone.
gonna send some shooters
and it
for
makes
me?
me angry, and it obviously upsets her. But there's nothing we can do
Does
to
Cat
control
not
it,
like
and
me
I
too?
apologize for that, guys.
Wow.
You know, it is what it is. And you know, we just got to move on. What else can I say, right? So, all I can say is, sadly, you know, don't expect Kat to be on stuff frequently. You know, this was a rare occurrence.
It's
we
my
had her on
fault.
for something special. And look what happened.
So people
because
gonna
of
get
fucking
mad at me
Tevin
now
and his
because Cat
shithead
don't show
fan
up every
base.
day to get trolled.
And it's directly their fault,
Yeah, it's my
100%,
fault.
and nobody
I
else's.
egg people on,
'cause
dude.
I make my living and notoriety off of making fun of Phil. You're
You should have never
scumbag.
got me banned
And
off
you
of
don't
Twitch,
deserve
DSP.
any popularity you ever got, and you are eventually going to pay for what you're doing.
I
just
will
so you
pay
know,
for it.
it always comes back to bite you in the end. You will end up having it hurt you in one way or another long term. It ain't gonna be me, but something's gonna come back to get you in the end. When you do so much negativity and just toxic
I'm
shit,
looking forward to
it's
it.
gonna come back to get you. Trust me.
Trust me. You are indeed.
But it is what it is. I
Darksyde.
can't stop him. You know, I can't do anything about it.
Fucking
it sucks.
massive
And
yikes.
That's life, right?
Holy cow. That was a little bit too much, buddy.
You know. So anyway, that's what happened. Because a lot of people were wondering what the hell happened.
No,
When
if
she
I
was on the
pop
stream,
up
she
dead,
looked like
that was
she was
just,
having fun, and then she left
God-
after 2 games. I
God
thought she was
got
going
me,
to be
dude.
here all day. That was the plan, and the whole thing got shut down because of that shithead over there.
Okay, yeah, Cat left literally because
Okay.
of me. Yep, that's what happened. All
All
my
right,
fault.
so now what we're going to do is I'm going to set it up. We're going to watch DSP Tries It together here.
He want to
okay?
make other people get mad at
And then
me.
after DSP Tries It,
We couldn't
I'm going to
troll
set up the
Cat
capture
because of
for
Tevin, that
Conjuring
fucking
House, which will
faggot.
play for about an hour maybe. And then we'll take another break, and then we'll finish
That's
off with
cheesy.
Dead by Daylight. Okay, everybody? Again, I do want to say thank you guys
That is
very much for all of your
cheesy.
support today. I really do appreciate it. Cheer subs tips are great today.
Holy shit.
You know, apologies that
Yeah, I know what
that
you're trying to
happened
do.
and now Cat's not here.
I
That
understand the
wasn't
marketing
plan.
scheme, though, DSP.
It's Tevin's fault.
It's Tevin's fault.
And outside of that, there's nothing I can do. I wish I could shut him down or whatever. There's no way. YouTube doesn't care.
I wish I
YouTube
could
allows
shut him
illegal
down.
restreaming constantly, and they never do anything about it. If they actually had any conscience or any humans working for them, he would have been shut
Susan.
down, you know, a million years ago.
You
but they
Polish.
don't
Get
give a
Susan
shit.
to help.
Okay.
Why
All
would
right.
he do this?
So let's go ahead and do
What
this
the fuck is
and
wrong
get
with
this
him?
set up for DSP Tries It.
So number 3 is actually another collaboration of events. This one is DSP's feud with the Side Scrollers podcast. This one's high on my list for a number of reasons, the main one being the interview itself. It was beautiful to watch Phil cower for approximately 5 hours. They peppered him with questions, he lies to their face, and generally just acts like a bitch. It's quite the contrast cut to how he acts on his level 1 podcast when he has no one there to challenge him. Let's take a look.
Yes, I owe them back taxes. Phil, we understand. As long as you're in repayment status, you're paying this amount every month. This is, you know what I mean? So that's where my money goes. I'm embroiled in all these ongoing things behind the scenes that absolutely no one needs to know about. Medical stuff, legal stuff that I'm going through, and tax stuff. And where does your money go? And then just think about this. I'm streaming 6 days a week full time. I'm stressed some days, you know? And then I got to come on my stream and hear you blew all your money on mobile games. My wife and me are feeling so much stress with this going on. And, you know, we didn't go on a honeymoon when we got married. We haven't been on a trip since 2019. We haven't done anything.
Phil, I get it. We understand, which is why, you know, we talked about therapy. We've talked about all these things.
You're
we
right.
understand,
Mhm.
right? We've talked about all these things. But you still haven't answered the question. I'm going to ask you this really directly, okay? On a month-to-month basis, how much money are you spending on WWE mobile games and or any other mobile games on a month-to-month basis? Are you spending on iTunes or any sort of mobile device?
Okay.
Just a straight dollar amount. Whatever it is, it's
month-
okay.
Okay. Do you want? Okay. This month, I have spent probably $10 to $15.
Liar!
That is an honest answer. And by the way, it wasn't on WWE Champions.
Okay. What was it on? Just curious.
Well, here we go, because you know if I tell you, they're just gonna blow it up. They're gonna.
No, okay, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it then. Don't worry about it. If
They
you
already
say it's
said it's a new game. It's a Street Fighter game.
okay, the new Street Fighter one. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it good?
What,
It's all right. It's one of those you build a team of fighters. They fight against each other. It's not. You don't even actively play. You just
It's
build
like
a team.
tap RPG. Crap.
Similar, yes.
Okay,
And I know, that was just for experimental purposes. I'm not playing it a lot. I'm playing every once in a while. You know, I spend I'll spend $1 and get a bunch of stuff. You know, so I spend a couple dollars here or there. And of course, I will get destroyed for saying that I spent $15 on it. You know, I will. I'm going to get destroyed for it.
So, let me kind of move this along. We've been going for a long time, and thank you again, Phil, for your time. Appreciate it. We're approaching 4 hours. I got a few things that I want to make sure we hit on before we go.
Sure.
Before we can move forward. So
the interrogation continues, with the highlight being Craig asking Phil to show his WWE Champions account. Of course, he does not do that, claiming the detractors could reverse engineer into his other accounts. All he has to do is show the first 3 letters, but that's neither here nor there. I guess Craig and them didn't think about that during the interview. Anyway, the Side Scrollers did a follow-up podcast where they call Phil out for being a liar. Of course, Phil saw this, and now that he's in the protection of his own podcast, he can say whatever he wants and goes ballistic. Craig reacts to that, and we're going to take a look.
But it's still bullshit anyway. It shouldn't affect anyone's judgment or anything. It's just nonsense. It's fucking bullshit. Okay? And it pisses me off that we have to talk about it because it's fucking nonsense. It's so stupid.
then all he needs to do is show somebody, anybody. I don't care if it's me. Show it on a stream. Show his show his WWE Champions account. That's it. That's all he needs to do. That's it. That's it.
But anyway, since this is what they wanted to harp on in the interview, out of all the things to talk about, this is what they harped on in the interview, right?
That was such a tiny little fucking part of the interview, right? We're peeling back an onion, an hour for 5 hours. For 5 hours, we're peeling back this onion, right? And this is what he's stuck on. This was his out the entire time. He had an out the entire time. This was it. And he chose not to take it. That's crazy.
Right? During the interview, the host of the interview, Craig, said, "Can you just send me a screenshot of the game, right, to prove your innocence?" And what did I say? I said, I would probably consider and be willing to do it, but I'm not going to do it live on the show. All right? Now, why didn't I do it live on the show? It's very simple. Because it wouldn't have proved anything.
What?
It would have proved everything. Everything. It would have proved everything. What? Like literally everything. I can't believe he's saying this.
To prove your innocence. And what did I say? I said, I would probably consider and be willing to do it, but I'm not going to do it live on the show.
Sorry, man.
Absolutely insane logic by Phil, but whatever. This all accumulates into one of the most punchable DSP moments, where he has Craig back on his podcast, and Craig rightfully tells him to go fuck himself, but DSP then thinks he can play the victim, and, well, just watch. Wait till the end.
For people who gave us money because they felt we either did a good job or we felt like we missed something, or did you hear about this? I'm not going to apologize for that. I told you I will gladly give that money to a charity, right? And I'll give it to a charity in your name, right? But if you don't want that, that's fine, and that's totally okay.
I mean, I'm speechless. You actually think that giving that money to a charity a year and a half later is going to somehow make you look good or something? Like, what are you talking about?
No. I hope that I could care less. What I care about is helping you move on, because you clearly are clinging on to this, right? And like I said, I'm sorry that this happened, right? But I'm not sorry for the words that you said, right? Once again, if somebody feels a certain way about you, it's based off your actions, right? I'm live 2 hours a day, 5 days a week. People see me, they know me by now, right? I've been doing this for almost 20 years. So people have a pretty good idea of me and my character. And for you to attack my character, I mean this with all due respect, Phil. Go fuck yourself.
Oh my god! What the fuck? Whoa! Whoa!
Don't lose. Because you don't know. I've gone out of my way, Phil, to treat you with respect via email the entire time. I've gone out of my way to treat you with respect and be courteous to you continuously. And I'm sorry that you're upset that I didn't check my email for 23 hours. I'm sorry for that. But no, I hope people send you lots of money in regards to me. I hope I'll be the first one talking about myself. And I'll send you a super chat momentarily here in just a few minutes.
I don't want you to send me any super chat, Craig.
But I want to. Well,
I can't stop you. If you really have to do it, I mean, I can't stop you from doing it. I don't want any money from you. I don't want anything from you. Really, at this point. Like, you literally, in a situation here where we were being completely cordial, you just told me to go fuck myself publicly on the stream. You realize that, right?
Why?
I didn't do it. You did.
Why? Because you attacked my
No, not why. You did it. We were being cordial. I just had an entire show with Keem last week, and I have way more gripes with Keem than I have with you, and that never happened.
Did you attack Keem's character?
Oh, yeah. Of course I did. And he went back at me, and we went back and forth, and we hashed it out. Yeah.
Listen, then Keem should have told you to go fuck yourself.
All right, so there you go. Folks, there you have it. There you have it. Night and day. I mean, you can't. That's all. I mean, really, honestly. But we're over. I'm sorry. I'll apologize for two things. I'll apologize, number one, that I did lie to you during the interview.
Which that was wrong. To everything we're talking about.
That was wrong. And number two, I apologize to the public that I lied for so many years, but I already did that last night on my own show, so they already know about that. All right, and I'll apologize to you now because we're taking too much of your time, and I know you got to get going. All right.
So let me close with this.
You close, and then I'll close, and we'll be good.
Okay.
You close first.
I'm asking you, why were we pissed?
Oh, you want me to answer?
Yeah.
Well, it sounds to me like you wanted me to come clean on your show and get a really great piece of content out of it, because it was going to be the definitive time when DSP admits to everything that everyone's been saying that he's been doing for so long. And when I didn't do that, you basically had a nothing burger of an interview, 5 hours of a nothing burger of an interview. But it was good for my detractors. They wanted to crap on me, so it was a good piece for them, but you didn't have anything for anyone else. So it didn't give you what you were looking for in the product. That was the problem. You were really hoping you were going to get the big confession. That's why you kept putting me on the spot about send me the screenshot, when we had never discussed that before the interview. You didn't get it. So you got upset about it. And that's why you didn't check your email, because you couldn't get the moment anymore in the interview. You thought you had wasted 5 hours of your time. And what you said was, well, now I'm going to get him back for that tomorrow. I'll make that money in this nice destruction show that we'll do on Friday. That's actually what happened. Ladies and gentlemen, money talks. Money
What do I do?
talks.
Your time.
All right. Now, hold on. Before you go, let me say my piece too. All right.
Sure.
Well, it'll be quick. I promise.
Yeah.
This is it. This is the end. There's no more feud between you and me. Do you agree? That's it. We're done. We can stop going at each other's throats.
Phil, I haven't had a feud with you for 18 months, man.
That's fine. Okay, whatever you say, monetize the haters, but you don't have a feud with me. You want me to play Street Fighter with you. You don't have a feud with me. You want me back as a guest on your anniversary show because you know it's going to bring you hype and attention from my detractors, but you don't have a feud with me. Okay? But okay, fair enough. You don't have a feud, but we're agreeing to this now. It's over, right? We're done. Yeah, we're good.
It's over. Yeah.
Okay. So, and you were asking me now, a year and a half later, will I be a guest on your show? Which was what originally was agreed to, correct? Like, that's what you're saying. It was originally, that was the agreement. We were going to do the interview. And then after that, I was going to have the opportunity to be a regular guest on your show like everyone else had been, correct? Right. That was the agreement.
And after the interview, I sent you that email saying, like, we were just disappointed, right? And the offer wasn't there anymore after the interview because we felt lied to.
Okay, so now,
with that said, I hope we can move past it.
That's what I'm saying. Now that we've hashed it all out, right? We're all good. You're saying you're extending that olive branch, and you're saying that that opportunity is there again, possibly. Not a lock-in, but it's possible that I could be on your show.
Sure.
Okay, I'm not interested. Go fuck yourself. Okay. All right, guys. So that is the appearance of Stuttering Craig on the Level 1 podcast. I hope that you all enjoyed it very, very much.
So number 2 is a moment that's bound to be on anyone's top 10 DSP list. That's right, we're going back to May 1st, 2016, where Phil didn't realize his camera was on and actually masturbated live on stream. If you've made it this far into this video, you're probably already aware of this happening, but nevertheless we had to include it. No, I'm not going to be showing the whole clip. You're welcome to seek that out if you so desire. We're going to be just showing from when he finishes to when he shamelessly begins his stream. If you don't want the beautiful PlayStation 4 menu music ruined for you, I suggest you skip ahead now.
What is up, everyone? Hello, hello, and welcome. Oh, the camera's on. The camera's been on the whole time, huh? I don't even know. Hello. Now the camera's wait a minute. Everything's locked up. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what is going on. Something's wrong. Can anyone... Is the stream working? Can anyone hear me? Ah, okay. People are responding now. Alright, the stream is working. Good. Hello, Phil in my bed head.
You gotta love how once Phil realizes what he's done, he immediately goes into oh shit mode and tries to lie his way out of it. He starts making up problems with his recording setup, thinking that maybe people won't realize what just happened. I don't know. Sorry, Phil, there's really no way out of that one. You fucked up, and that's gonna be with you for life. Now, I will say, even after I made this list, there were a lot of moments that I felt could have or should have been on there, so I've decided to throw them all together in a sort of speed round of dishonorable mentions, if you will. Enjoy.
No one's going to beat me up at all anyway, because if they tried, I would fuck them up. But I don't want to go to jail. I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm gay. They say, my laugh sounds like ack, which it doesn't sound like that at all.
Here's Baby Come Back by Player, and they actually wanted me to say Baby Come Back, ack.
Yeah, I think that's Darksyde Phil. He was the guy that got caught for masturbating in front of children. Yeah, he was caught masturbating. I think he's like 35 years old.
Can't do anything. Shut the fuck up about the fucking bubbles before I take away the bubbles forever. People being little bitches in the chat. I'm trying to learn how to play a fucking game. Shut the fuck up and act older than 5 fucking years old about the goddamn bubble. You fucking idiot. I literally can't do anything. Why do you think I lost? Because it didn't give me my fucking moves again. Again. You gotta be very careful where you step, and I made it. I made it where I was gonna make it, he held me. Wow, that guy completely trolled me. It's the funniest shit ever, I swear to God. He accidentally calls Hulk Hogan a nigger.
Tell me, you didn't just say that.
Alright, boys, prepare the slave trade. We're selling her right off for profits. Amazingly magical African-American powers. Phil's a faggot, Phil's fat, Phil's a loser, Phil's a beggar. So the whole chat would be filled with Phil's fat wife 50 times. You can't give her a pill, you want to give her a pill, give her a pill. And that's it, because you're just going to waste our time again. You know, the bottom line is, again, I can be good at games if I want to. If I actually want to take a minute to try to be serious with it, I can do it. The thing is, when I'm doing my playthroughs, I don't want to do that. And that's why I play, oh no, he sucks at Metal Gear. Because I wasn't trying hard to do good at the game. That's not what I do. I'm not a top-level pro player at every game that I play. I'm trying to have fun. That's the key here. This is how I play the game.
And happy 40th birthday to Philip in Britain. Hope today is a positive day full of video games and championship wrestling.
50-bit Bick cheered and said, would I like to meet Derich on one of my days off? I would like to meet Derich someday. That would be nice. Thanks. I'm the one who operated a successful YouTube channel. Me. I can't do anything here. Look, I can't get out. I might as well just quit. What was the point? Where am I playing? You still haven't told me.
Ladies and gentlemen, Phil here, and welcome to a pretty unique unboxing video. I have not done an actual unboxing of anything in a while. The last thing I did was my Nintendo Switch, right? When you're talking gaming hardware or whatever. 4 years. 4 years I've been using my current gaming headphones. I bought them all back in 2013 when I adopted direct capture and live streaming. They're finally all worn out, okay? So I figure, hey, 4 years was a good run. It's time for something new.
Now when I say detractors, I don't mean people who don't like me. I mean people who stalk me. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I don't care about the criticism anymore.
Hey, this guy's a great big phony. That's right. You're a big fat phony.
WWE Champions lives rent-free in your head. Did you hear about the crazy conspiracy theory about you spending $40,000 on mobile games?
Hey, stop spending your money on mobile phone games.
I don't think about WWE Champions. You do. Okay, I'm gonna say it one final time. It's not my account.
Alright, finally we get to number 1, and of course we have Phil lying about WWE Champions. Of all the horrible, nasty things Phil has done, this to me is the worst, because he has clearly spent tens of thousands on this game while simultaneously begging his audience for money over the years. I haven't really highlighted the begging here today, but if you watch Phil, you know that that's what he does literally every 5 minutes. He is constantly begging people for money, for tips, for likes, for whatever. I couldn't possibly cover the extent of this story in a top 10 video, so I highly recommend you watch the Secret Limited documentary about this. I do have a clip from that documentary for you, and this was the nail in the coffin, the definitive proof that showed Phil was 100% playing WWE Champions. After this moment I'm about to show you, Phil changed his story to, yes, I do play WWE Champions, but I don't spend any money on it. The story then changed again to, yes, I did spend a lot of money, but I sold the account and don't anymore. This was when Phil was reacting to the June the King documentary, which I will also show you. Let's get into number 1.
This fucking troll will not stop referencing WWE Champions today. Okay, dear dumb fuck, I don't play WWE Champions. Stop fucking spamming my stupid chat with nonsense when I'm trying to enjoy a game, you piece of shit. Okay. Wow. Jasper is attacking me viciously.
We have come to the main event. This video is the daily wrap. This was uploaded on the 23rd of July 2022. Within the last 2 years, Phil said he hasn't played the WWE Champions application game where he has spent thousands or $10,000s of dollars. He never said anything within his content or shown any proof showing the game. That's all about to change. Let's have a look at Phil's phone. The quality of the video is a little poor, but if you are familiar with the game, you can make out what is on Phil's phone. This is the Brawl feature within the WWE Champions application game. This is the Team Green button. This is the Scores yellow button. This is the yellow leaderboard button. This is the More Info button. This is the time clock. This is the blue section where your wrestlers would be. This is the chat box. These are all from the WWE Champions application game. This more than confirms DSP Gaming playing and gambling on the WWE Champions mobile game. 110%. If anything goes by the amount of years where Phil has spent into this game, he could have spent around $100,000 on a match 3 game.
All right, let's continue on. All right, so we've made mistakes. We're going to attune for them or do our best. Let's go into WWE Champions.
Sure.
Let's talk about this because this has been a consistent theme with all the detractors. They want to know about your experience with this game. Just a real simple yes or no.
Mm-hmm.
Do you currently still play WWE Champions?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, you do.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you so why are you so hesitant to talk about that or to talk about WWE Champions? And we'll start there.
Oh, why am I hesitant to talk about WWE Champions? Well, the thing is, I wasn't at first. I did talk about it publicly years ago when the game first came out, very innocently. Talked about playing it casually. That I was a fan of wrestling. This is a game that I played. Over the years, every once in a while, I will casually mention a mobile game I'm playing or whatever. But, it's nothing that I would think that my audience would be super interested in to hear about me. What mobile games? I casually will talk about them. That would be like something I would mention on my podcast. Oh, let's talk about I'm playing a new mobile game today or whatever, right? But what's ended up happening is over the years, every little thing that I mention that's not directly related to my content or my business, what I'm doing on stream, somehow gets twisted into something distorted or messed up by my detractors to make me look bad. And this is a prime example of them, in my opinion, and you can disagree, trying to orchestrate something. Well, just one of the many things, because we can go through a lot of the things they've done that have been completely disproven. But this is one of the things that I never went out of my way to disprove because it's stupid. It's ludicrous.
Can I ask you, Phil? Have
Sure.
you ever spent money on this game?
Of course I have. Yes.
Have you spent a lot of money on this game?
Good question. What does a lot mean?
Anything over $100 is too much on a mobile game. So
Probably when the game first came out, yes, I spent over $100 on it. That was
Okay.
2017 when it first came out. Trust me, I'm versed on this game now for all the wrong reasons. So yes, in the first year.
Wait, you just flex on how good you are at the game?
No. I said I'm versed in the game because I have to know about it because they're freaking putting me in conspiracies about it and shit. It's ridiculous.
Okay,
I don't
well,
want to know about it.
Then,
how much money have you spent in this game? Do you mind saying?
Total, I couldn't tell you. It's definitely total under $1,000 over the years that it's been in operation for sure.
Okay, not over $1,000.
No,
because
absolutely
that's not what people think.
That's correct.
They think that you're some sort of a whale in that game.
Oh, I know. I've seen every. I haven't seen every video. I've heard it all. First, it was like thousands, then it was 10,000, then it was 20, then it was 40. Now it's 100, I think. 100,000 supposedly I've spent on this game. So here's the thing. I'm about to tell you the actual truth. However, there's still people who aren't going to believe it. There's still people who will never be satisfied no matter what I tell you.
Everything that I said in that segment on stream was a lie. Literally every time someone asked me about WWE champions, I lied.
Because to me, my personal spending, things I was doing off stream, was no one's business, okay? And every time someone brought it up, I'm like, this is so stupid, this is dumb, you know what I'm saying? And I just lied to get it out of the way. And I tried so hard for so long to lie about it, to get people to just forget about it, but I forgot, well, not really forgot, but I definitely underestimated the anal nature of these people who stalk me, all right? A couple things they outright got me on, like, for example, the Discord thing. I had no idea about any of that. I was incredibly ignorant, okay, of all of it. I didn't know any of that shit. So I had no clue that they could like track a Discord versus like numbers on your name and shit like that. So, for me, here's the thing. If you're a person who's coming to my stream and you just want to watch the content and have fun, do you want to hear about this shit? My fans did not care about me playing WWE Champions. My fans did not care about any of that shit, all right? When I was doing a fundraiser for a week to pay taxes, yeah, that's literally what it was. Yeah, there was some misspeaking and things over time about exactly directly where the money was going, but it was because I was kind of desperate for that week, But the WWE Champions thing, 100%, again, I just always lied about it because I thought it wasn't important. It was just something that my detractors were trying to do because, again, they tried to get me time and time again over the years, so many times for stupid shit. That wasn't true. They had finally found one stupid little thing that they got me on, right? So I'm gonna tell you the truth now, but again, many of you are not gonna believe it. I can't make you believe it, and I'm gonna open up for the first time about this topic ever right now here tonight. And some of you, if this is it for you and you can't take it and you want to leave and you're not gonna come back, I can't stop you. All right, I can't. But for those who've been here through this journey with me, my 16 years as a content creator, this crazy month I just had of resurgence, I would hope that the things that people have been saying to me are true. That you don't care about my past and the shit that I was doing, that was stupid and bad. Because I admit it was stupid and bad, okay? All right, so, ready? Admission number 1. Yes, the They Call Me DSP account in WWE Champions is my account, okay? That's admission number 1. It is. It always was, okay? Now, it was very stupid of me to name it They Call Me DSP. You might say, why was he so dumb to name that account that? Because when I opened it in 2017, when the game launched, I didn't think anyone was going to ever give a fuck about my mobile game spending. I had already played games such as Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, Supercard, the WWE Supercard, and others as well. And, like, for me, it was like, who cares? Like, who would ever give a shit? I'd already publicly posted and talked about playing those games, spending money on them and shit, right? So I never in my wildest dreams thought that it would ever blow up in the way that it did, okay? Fair enough. So, what ended up happening was, the game came out, 2017? And I barely played it that hardcore, like the first year or so, I would say. It wasn't until the second year where the game actually got, like, redesigned to be more serious of a game. And so then it kind of warranted more time, more spending, etc. Well, I played it for what?
It came out, 2017? And I barely played it that hardcore. Like the first year
or so, I would say. It wasn't until the second year where the game actually got, like, redesigned to be more serious of a game. And so then it kind of warranted more time, more spending, etc. Well, I played it for what? It came out in 2017. So I would say I played it for like 2.5 years. And I think about year 1 or 2, like a year in, 2 years in, it got, you know, to the point where everyone wanted to form guilds and factions because big events were being based in the game around that. So that's when I joined my first faction. And I was, you know, playing along with the faction. At the time, I was low. I wasn't, you know, I didn't have a good account or anything. They were teaching me along the way on how to play the game and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And basically, after, like, I don't remember. The time frame is going to be completely wrong in my head. I can't tell you times of anything because I don't know because I never tracked it. Eventually, after being with this group for a while, I became one of the leaders of the faction. Okay? So, and then I was with them probably a year more. Okay? And so, of course, there's going to be, like, there was Discord, you know, chats and things like that. There never was an issue with any of this. Never. And then all of a sudden, somehow, someone had discovered that there was a WWE champion's name of my name. And guess what it is someone who had played the game, knew how the accounts worked or whatever, and they did money. And they said, he spent thousands of dollars on the game, right? Based on some calculation that they had made. I'll be honest with you, I don't even know what it is, because I don't watch my detractors shit, okay? And I'm not here to tell you I didn't spend money on the game. I absolutely have spent money on WWE champions, okay? A good amount of money on WWE champions over the years. I'm here to fess on this, right? This is the big moment, correct? What ended up happening was, basically, my detractors, seeing that there was this name that said they call me DSP and had spent money in the game, went on this insane stalker spree, basically trying to get me, like, banned from the game. All right? What they found is that, obviously, the makers of the game don't care that I have haters online. They don't give 2 fucks. So, the attempt to, like, get to the company and shit, no one cared, right? So, what they ended up doing is they started actually sending in clandestine people into the servers, like the Discord chat, of the clan that I was in, the faction I was in, to join, and then start tracking conversations, trying to get all this information. Eventually what happened was, I guess, a detractor literally made shit up. They had made a fake Discord conversation between me and the actual guy who had, like, founded this faction I was in, that it was so weird. I can't even remember what it was, but basically it was like a fake conversation between me and this person saying that, like, he had agreed to do all kinds of favors and shit if I kept spending money on the game. Like, it was a weird conversation, right? But basically, they doxed the guy. Like, they put it on Kiwi Farm. All right? So because the guy had gotten doxed, now it had escalated. It's not just, oh, they're trying to talk to the company to get my account, you know, kicked. They're not just having trolls join the server. They had doxed the leader of the faction I was in. And he confronted me about it. I'm like, dude, I have nothing to do with this. You know? It's messed up that it happened. I'm really sorry, but obviously I can't control these people for what they're doing or whatever. And all along, you know, I'm denying to the faction that I'm this streamer. I'm like, no, I'm not that streamer. That's not me. Okay? Well, what ended up happening was, even though I had been in that faction for like 1-2 years, I don't remember the time frame again. I don't have that data. They kicked me from the faction. Okay? They outright just kicked me from the faction and said, fuck you, get out. Okay? So, after kicking me from the faction, now I'd already invested like 2 years into the game. And I didn't want all that time investment and money investment to go to waste. So I went around looking for other factions. And that's when you can see this TJ Gamebox or whatever, who says that I joined his faction, right? And then all of a sudden, my trolls were following me around from faction to faction, joining the faction as well, just to track, you know, information, to see how much money was being spent, to basically dox the other people in the faction, okay? So I probably joined and got kicked out of 2-3 different factions as a result of this, okay? Now, basically, after all that happening, I was fed up, and I was like, I wonder, is there a way around this? Is there a way that I could just, like, protect my identity in the game? Well, the game doesn't let you change your name, all right? So I did actually, at one point, I reached out to the people who ran the game, and I said, is there a way we could change my name so that no one would know that I'm this person, and then they stop harassing everyone around me? Because, listen, I want to keep playing your game. I've invested time and money into it, but I can't. Everywhere I go, these people are harassing and doxing everywhere I'm involved in. So the company, you know, who owns the game, who makes the game, said, yeah, we can see if we can change your name or whatever, okay? So I can't remember the exact specifics of how it all went down, all right? But to make a long story short, they are so dumb, all right? I explained to them, you know, the timing of everything. Like, here's how you do it. What I will do is I will quit a faction that I'm in, all right? You change my name when I'm out of a faction. Now there's no way to track me because no one knows where I am. Then I could join a new faction, okay? Great. They idiotically changed my name before the time we had agreed to, so everyone saw the name change. I was still in the faction. People were still tracking the account, and they saw the name change. They fucked it up, all right? So at this point now, it's like, there's no way at all that I'm going to be able to play this game because everywhere I go and everything I do, these people are going to be tracking it or whatever. So after a series of months kind of laying low, I think like a month or two, I didn't even have a faction. And then I tried to join a couple other factions, and they kept following me around these factions to harass and troll and shit like that. Eventually, I just gave up. And I said, I'm never going to be able to play this game ever again. But I've got a lot of shit invested in this game, okay? Now, I'm going to leave it at that for now. We're going to go back to there, all right? Some of the things that my detractors have said over the years are outright lies. For example, that whole story about the Line app, okay? That's false. Once I did register for Line app, okay? It had nothing to do with WWE Champions at all, all right? It actually had to do with, and why would I lie, right? Right now, I'm literally already telling you this. So why would I lie about this part, okay? I never used the Line app to play WWE Champions. The Line app account was because I had a potential sponsorship opportunity lined up, and basically, I found out basically when I started to research it, it was a scam. It was like a scam company who was going to fuck me basically somehow, but they wanted to communicate via Line app. Now, I actually don't know if like it was a detractor or something. I have no clue, all right? But yeah, it was fucked. It was like really fucked. Yeah, and basically, the Line app thing's bullshit, okay? The Line app thing's complete bullshit. On top of that, a lot of the shit that was said about WWE Champions was outright lies, okay? So, for example, my detractors would go out and be like, Phil spent $2,000, $3,000 in a weekend or whatever on WWE Champions. It's completely wrong. They have no idea what they're talking about. Either they don't know how the game works, or they're purposefully overinflating numbers. You know, there were weekends, this is back then, you know, we're talking years ago, where I spent a couple $100s in a weekend on the game. Admit that. They would say I spent $1,200. Where are you getting that information from, right? Again, they could be grossly exaggerating on purpose because they know there's no real way to verify this. If I say something, I'm publicly exposing myself, right? So it's bullshit. Every time they say that, oh, he spent this on the game, he spent that on the game, it's always wrong. In fact, what I can tell you is that in regards to the game, there are always ways to, like, score points in an event that's not spending. And a lot of the times what it is, it's based on previous spending. So let's say last month you spent some money and you got one of the good characters, the new character, you could use them in the next month, right, to score in that event. But they're saying, oh, the only way that we know how much he spent is because it's based on, like, coin pulls. So he must have pulled this many coins or this many loot pulls to get this many points in the event. That's not how the game works. But they claim it is. But that's not how the game works at all. So they grossly have always over-exaggerated the spending that I've done in the game. Okay? Now, here's the part. Up to now, all right, all this kind of makes sense, right? Because it's kind of what my detractors have always said, all right? Now I'm going to tell you the part of the story absolutely nobody fucking knows whatsoever, all right? As of today, I don't have any control or ownership of that account anymore, all right? I sold it. At the times when I was, like, desperate for money and shit was going down, I sold the account, all right? And you might say, well, how is that possible, right? Well, you may not think it's possible, because technically you shouldn't be able to sell an account, but I actually just alluded to this on a stream the other day, and I was wondering if anyone was going to pick up on this, but no one seems to have picked up on it, okay? So, the reason I knew you could sell an account was because when I was really, you know, on the original account, before I even changed my name, all right, there was another group in the game, and they were called, like, the Haven, all right? And they were one of the top factions in the game. And one of the leaders of the Haven was retiring from the game after, like, 2-3 years of playing it. And they announced this publicly, you know, we're retiring or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, basically, he retires. He publicly announces he's retiring, yet his account is still active. it's still being used in events. People are fighting against this account in events. Like, wait a minute, the guy retired. He made a big public thing about it. So how the hell is his account still working? So people knew that basically you could basically sell your account. Of course, there's no outright way to do it. So basically, what I did, I reached out and I found that there was a market for this. There's third-party resellers. And what you do is you can give them certain criteria and information about the game, login accounts and things that would give them ownership of the account. And you could give that to them for money. And I sold it. All right? That was a few years ago. So I have not had any control over this account for years. That was the single worst thing I could have done. Because what I should have done, I should have just closed the account. Because if I just closed the account, even though people would have accused me of this for years and years, endlessly moving forward, all right, it would have kind of went away, right? But instead, I was like, man, I put so much time and money into this, right? I don't want to, I want to get something out of it, and I sold it like an idiot. And I hate that I did it now, because now I literally have no control over it at all. I can't show you, and like, for example, people will show the account. I literally can't, and I haven't been able to for years, because it's not my account anymore. I don't have ownership of it. I have nothing to show you to prove that, they'd call me DSP, and then the names that change, that last name was down for the Raptors. I can't show you anything.
And there we have it, guys. My personal favorite top 10 DSP moments. I know there's a lot I've missed, so let me know your favorite DSP moment down below. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. It would really mean a lot to me. Either way, I hope you guys have a lovely day. Talk to you later.
Yeah, so every idiot who spells my wife's name incorrectly and thinks that it's insulting, I'm not even going to address it. I'm just going to insta-ban you in chat because it's not a meme. It's fucking stupid shit and you're a brainless twit. All right, so enjoy your permanent ban there, dumb fuck. Okay, let's see here how we're doing.